Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a video. So today I have another Insurgency Sandstorm SDK tutorial video for you guys. And so in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can set up a Domination game mode. Now I am still working on making all of the other tutorial videos, but I want to go over some of the or how to set up or show you guys how to set up most of the other game modes. But I'm starting with Domination, and then I'll go over just deciding which one I'll do next. But I will be making a mutators video once I have played a little bit around with it and know how to set it up. But hopefully you guys will just be a little bit patient until I can play around with it a little bit more before I make a tutorial, because I don't want to make a tutorial video and then it doesn't either work or you guys have problems or whatever. So but besides that, let's get to it. So what you want to do first is you guys will see I have my Team Deathmatch game mode here if you guys have followed my other video. So we're basically gonna select our Team Deathmatch level, and then we're gonna duplicate this, and now we're gonna take out the Team Deathmatch and name this Domination. And so once you've done that, you wanna just quickly save. And now the next thing that we'll do is I am just gonna quickly, if you want to go to your levels, if you have this levels tab open, I'm gonna go to here to levels and say add existing, and then just make sure you're in your mode folder and go to your maps and then add the Domination level. And now once you've done that, I'm just gonna move this into this versus folder. And now the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is and I suggest you guys do the same, is I'm just gonna quickly hide the Team Deathmatch. So all you need to do is just click that eye little icon. Now I'm gonna go to my world outliner, and now the first thing that I will be doing is on each and every one of these, before the team 2 or the team 1, I'm just gonna add Domination, so I know all of these things in here are everything that is in the Domination game mode level. So so let's get to it. So first thing that I'll be doing is I'm just gonna rename this. Okay, so it's gonna show up. So just click twice on it, and it should make you able to rename it. So all I'm gonna do is add another underscore and make just Dom for. So obviously some of you will know DOM is usually the short name for Domination. For some reason it's not playing with me. Okay, so I'm basically gonna copy this so I don't have to type it out every time, and then you just go through and add this to every single player start, and also the spawn zones. Okay, so now once you've finished doing that, we can get started. So I will suggest doing this to your Team Deathmatch level as well. So if you double click on your Team Deathmatch or whatever other game mode you have already, you want to go through here and also add TDM to it. So I'm just going to quickly do this. I'm almost done with this. So if you get this error, just click yes. Okay, so once you've done that, we are good to go. We can click save. So now if you open your Team Deathmatch game mode on your scenario, you'll just see it says TDM, so you know everything is fine. Okay, so the next thing that we'll do is we're quickly gonna duplicate, or no, let's right click and go to Insurgency and then Scenarios. It's okay. Let's duplicate our existing Team Deathmatch scenario. Just take our Team Deathmatch and name it Domination. Hopefully I'm spelling this correctly. Okay, so we click save and we're gonna open this scenario. And now up here, as you guys can see, it still points to spawn zone TDM. So we want to change this to let's make sure we have our domination levels visible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna double click on domination, unhide our Team Deathmatch game mode, and go back to our scenario, and over here we're now gonna see our domination spawn. So just make this for team 1 and team 2. And now the next thing is we want to take this out and call it domination. And now we also just want to copy this name, and down here by game mode we want to put this to domination. And now if you scroll down a little bit, you guys will see we have our sub levels. Now it's still pointing to our Team Deathmatch, one of our Team Deathmatch levels, so we want to change this to domination. So it basically needs to be the name of your domination game mode level that needs to be put in here. And now down here you guys will see objectives. So we want to add 3 of these, expand them. And now we're going to fill these in just in a moment. But once you guys have done that, we should be all good to go. So we're going to click save, don't close it. And now we're going to actually place down the objectives. Okay, so on the left side here you guys will have obviously this like tab here, and you want to go to all classes, and we're going to search for what is it again, capture zone. You want to drag this out. Now if you drag it up a little bit so it's above the ground, just press end, it'll automatically snap it to the ground. And now obviously you're going to have 3 of these, but also make sure you're doing this before you drag it out. Make sure you're in your tutorial domination level and you have your Team Deathmatch one hidden, and you want to go to your world outliner and I make sure this is all of the domination stuff. So next thing that we'll do is we're gonna make this a little bit bigger. So this is basically the square that you need to stand in to actually start capturing the objective. So I think this is a little bit too big, but that's okay. Obviously you guys can make it however big you want. So I'm gonna have one objective here, one here, and then maybe one here. So obviously you guys can put it wherever you want to on your map. And then so the next thing that we'll do is we're gonna close, just press the X, and we're gonna search for objective. So you want to now drag out this objective capturable, and now you want to basically put it in the center. It doesn't have to be exactly in the center. Then drag it up and press end again. That snaps it to the ground. So as long as this is like in the middle of this capture zone, you should be fine. So the next thing that we'll do is once you've selected this capture zone on the outside, we're gonna quickly rename this. So we're gonna call this Alpha. You can name it whatever. I'm just gonna go Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, so on and so on. So, and then for the objective capturable 1, we want to also name this alpha, so we know these two go together. And now you want to select the capture zone, go to the details panel. Oh no, sorry, the objective capturable. You want to click on this, and up here where it says capture zones, press the plus icon. And on this one, we're going to choose capture zone alpha. So now these two are like joined. And then if you want to, you can like print a objective name if you really want to. I'm just gonna leave it as is. What I usually do is just also add in alpha and so on for the different objectives. And so once you've done that, we can basically select this the capture zone in this objective, and we can copy it, Control V, and then I'm gonna do it again, and then put this one somewhere here. Okay, so the next thing that we'll do is we're gonna go to each of these other two and just make sure and change the names. And so select the capture zone, so it will show alpha 2. So we're gonna change this to Bravo. And so the capture zone, the other Bravo, after the alpha 3, we're gonna make Charlie. Okay, and now we want to rename the objectives as well. Okay, now once you've done that, you want to go through all of these objective capturables and make sure they look at the correct capture zone. So obviously we already set up objective capturable. Just make sure it points to capture zone alpha. And now we're gonna go to Bravo, objective capturable Bravo. And up here you guys will see it still points to alpha when you change this to Bravo. And then Charlie, objective capturable Charlie. This one we want to set it to capture zone Charlie. And now once you've done that, we want to go back to our scenario, and down here by the objectives, by objective 0, want to add this. We want to select objective capturable alpha, and then Bravo, and then Charlie. And now if you want to, this is an extra step, you don't need to do it, you can add spawn zones on the objectives. So the way I think it works is, if you have that capture point captured, when you die and you have that captured, I guess there's like a chance you will spawn on that flag. I'm not sure if you can actually select to spawn there, but I'm not gonna set this up. If you guys want to, you can, but when you've done that, we should be all good to go. So now you can just save your scenario, close it. When you go to the next thing, the last thing that you need to do is go to world settings, and over here where it says default scenarios, we're going to click this plus icon, and now we're going to add set the game mode to domination. And over here by scenario, you want to search for your domination scenario. So obviously I added like that TM like in my scenario name, so it's easier to find. And I'm going to select my domination, and now I'm just going to save and make sure everything is saved. And now go to levels and just unhide this team deathmatch. So because we're already done, we finished working on the domination, it's fine. You can unhide or re-show like the team deathmatch level. And now make sure you then double click on the persistent level again, so you don't have your domination one as current. And so as you guys can see, everything is still there. If I go to levels, unhide the domination, you guys will see the objectives goes away, and if I bring it back, it's still there, and if I hide the team deathmatch, it's still there. So at least now you know, like, each game mode has his own spawns and his own different like objectives, so it's not part of your other. Okay, but once you have done that, you can basically go to play scenarios, and then it's automatically put it to domination, but just make sure you go to scenarios override and make sure it's on domination, and then we can click play. Now usually it just takes a few seconds to actually load up, but usually I've seen the first time, if it's the first time you from the first time you open the SDK and the first time actually playing, yeah, it just takes a few seconds to actually load the map and everything. So once this is done, so that I can just show you guys it works, if it will load faster. See, the video is already 60 minutes, but I'm very sorry if I'm trying my best to keep the videos not too long, but still being able to explain everything to you. So hopefully this doesn't crash. Okay, it came back. So now if I click on deploy, I'm not gonna edit anything. As you guys can see, it works. I'm only gonna be able to capture these points if I stop play it with more than 2 players, but as you guys can see, it says capture A. So what I can quickly do is, and you guys can see it shows up like the C for Alpha and Bravo. As you guys can see up there, it keeps saying Alpha, and then the thing is, I think I forgot to just show you guys. If you go to, I think it's part of that print name. So what you can do is just double click on your domination level again, by the capture objective, up here. Okay, that is Alpha. This one needs to be Bravo, and then Charlie needs to be Charlie. And now I can quickly play it with 2 players, so you can actually see you being able to capture the point. Now I'm gonna quickly just let this one deploy, and then you're not gonna deploy unless the other player deploys also. Now it's gonna deploy us in 3 seconds. And now as you guys can see, this is the other player. Oops. Okay, so what you want to do now is, sorry if the music is too loud. Holy shit. Okay. For some reason, okay, give me a second. That music is so loud. I'm just gonna remove. Can you even remove it? Oh man, that sucks. Okay. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. It should work. If there's any problems, just comment down below and I'll try to help you guys as much as I can. But that's basically it that you need to do. I'm just gonna basically double check that everything is set up correctly. We've set our sub level, and then this one is our lighting level, and then our game mode is correct. Our map here is correct. I'm just gonna copy our scenario name and make sure it's definitely exactly the same. And now I want to quickly try it again. So this one is correct, yes. Save. I'm gonna run this as dedicated server. So hopefully the music isn't too loud and you guys can still hear me. So this one is gonna be insurgency team. This one, oh, so yeah, I don't want a security in this one. Okay. Let's just see the objectives are still here. And now if I click just spawn on the other team. Alright, there you guys go, it actually works. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait so he can spawn and I'll quickly run to one of the other points to actually show you that it actually captures the point. Let's quickly run to C here. Okay, here you guys can see it's actually capturing. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Don't want to make it too long, but as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. And also remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And I'll see you guys in the next one.